Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Big Fact Hunt Masquerade. As you can see, I am sporting the fashion of the time. This is what all the cool kids are wearing these days, especially when they're out and about in the shops. Hope you're liking it. I think it's probably an improvement on what you normally get through seeing me. But anyway, here we are. Hope you're well. Hope you're happy. Usual Big Fact Hunt stuff. We got a lot of people, over 50 people watching at the moment, which is great. Mark's here. He says, good evening, all. Good evening, Mark. I'm just very quickly going to run through the rules of how all this kind of big fact hunting stuff works. Let me just bring everything up on the screen for you. There we go. So, know the rules, very important. 7 that we like you to stick to. First one, don't use Google, either you or any number of your teammates. If you're working with somebody in your team who is appearing a little bit more clever than they usually are, assume that they're using Google, and I would like you to shop them. Okay, it's just cheating yourself. There are no prizes, so you're just a bit of a loser, really, honey. Number 2, no half points when you're marking. Make sure that you are familiar with the kind of answers that we have here. We have 2 types of answers, right answers and wrong answers. If you don't have what we have written down on the screen when we bring it up, basically, it's wrong. Okay, the only half points that exist are in the music round, and we'll talk about those when we come along. But for now, 1 point or no points for your answers. No near enough is good enough. Don't punch the answers online. There is a scrolling ticker here underneath me, which I would very much like you to contribute to, because it means that I can bring people up, like Goonies Incognito, ready for action, good to know tone, and Gail saying, hi guys, all that kind of stuff. But you can all read that, so make sure that you don't guess the answers in the comments. I know there are some online quizzes that encourage you to do that, but I am not one of them. Please keep them to yourself. Otherwise, it's like standing up in the middle of the pub and shouting them out. The content can be a bit adult. Every now and again, there are swear words that pop up. If you're offended by swearing, get over it. But you've been warned. Okay, don't write in and say, oh, Steve swore. It's not normally me. It's normally the others. But try not to be offended by it. Don't call me. My mobile is here. Keeping an eye on proceedings, making sure that the live streams are perfectly fine. So please don't do that. It is free to enter. You can watch along at home. But this is how I'm making my living at the moment. So if you would like to donate, I would very much encourage you to do so. GoFundMe.com/Ceroc Evolution, PayPal.me/Ceroc Evolution. All donations very gratefully received. And it's a bit of fun. Don't take it so seriously. This is the most important rule. If you are unhappy with some of the answers that we give, if you are contesting any of the facts that we give you tonight, keep it to yourself. I just don't care. Anyway, there are 5 rounds. General knowledge, music, TV, sport, and film. We operate a joker system. You can double up points that you score in any of those rounds by announcing that you're going to play your joker before that round starts. Then any points you do score within that round will double up. The way you play your joker is you comment before, very importantly, the round starts, that you intend on playing your joker in that round, and then you can double up any points in that round. Do make sure you do it before. You can't halfway through the round decide, well, I fancy it, it's doing all right, got to play my joker, or on the reverse of that, think, oh, we might have stuffed ourselves here, and then withdraw your joker. It doesn't work that way. It's all part of the jeopardy of the joker system. And the other things that I'd like you to be conscious of, we've done a table round. We released it at 7 p.m. from the Ceroc Evolution Facebook page, which you should be able to find. It's all celebrities in masks, COVID masks. So what you have to do is just identify the celebrity. You do get half a point for each of those correct answers because there are 16 of them, and you cannot play your joker in that round again because there are 16 of them. All right, so we'll do the answers for that right at the very end with everybody. That's what it looks like. As you can see there are 16 celebrities, both from across the Atlantic and a little bit closer to home. All you have to do is tell us each and every one of those and who they are. The first round is on general knowledge. If you would like to play your joker on general knowledge, let us know as soon as you can. It's good to see so many people on board. You can use Bing because I don't know what David's talking about. I very rarely do. Now the social distancing from Gin will fix it. Good to see you. The Dragon Masketeers are in the house. Kirsty's back again. Dance Monkey at the ready. The car park looks nice tonight. I know. I've decided to dig out the green screen again. The old tin tack's feeling a little bit better, so I'm back to being able to use stuff again. Team woke up at half mask. Nice. Ant, you always come up with the most imaginative things. Anyway, Gail is playing her joker. That's how you play your joker. Do what Gail's done by popping it in the comments. Now, as I said, it would be pretty boring if it was just me doing this all night. So what I do is I like to get on friends from across the country to read out the questions for me. And today I'm very happy to announce that I have genuine friends on, people that I actually like. Not like all the other weeks when I've brought Ceroc people on. I've just pretended to like them. I do like them, really. But this one is an actual mate of mine. I'd like to bring it back. He's been on before. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Adams. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really well. I just need to get something up for you. Whoa.
Ah.
That means that we're doing the general knowledge round. I see that you've got your mask is good. This is the mask that you do when you're out superheroing, isn't
it? Yeah, absolutely. When I'm out changing apostrophes.
Yes, and your superpower is you are grammar man, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What a hero!
What a hero you are, going around Bristol. There was actually someone in Bristol doing that, wasn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. Changing apostrophes and adding them in where they were correctly needed, and removing them where some numpty had put them and shouldn't have.
Nicely done. That is the most Bristol thing anyone could possibly think of. Anyway, how you been?
Yeah, I've been good. Yeah, since yesterday, I haven't done a great deal. Been at work. Yeah, it's Groundhog Day, like everybody else, I imagine.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, but you're still working from home and stuff, aren't you? And the lovely Mel, is still furloughed.
She is still furloughed. She's a single parent raising the dog.
Of course, yeah. You've just achieved a new puppy. So the fact that Mel is off on furlough means two things. Firstly, the puppy is being raised right, and two, your house must be immaculate.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not saying Mel's particularly house proud, but yes, the house is immaculate.
You've, despite, I'm guessing, the amount of Zoom meetings you must have been on over this time, you still haven't figured out that if you have the light behind you, it does make it pretty bad. But it's all right. I feel we're capturing your best side at the moment. Don't worry about it. Oh, there you go. We can see your lovely face now.
How's that?
Beautiful. Now, I'm just kind of watching myself on the screen here. Now, do I look COVID ready or great train robber?
More like creepy guy in the street.
Okay, good. That's what I was looking for. Good. David Walker saying, how do we know it's Carl? That's a good question. How do we ever? Mysterious Heaven are playing their Joker on general knowledge. Carl's mask can't cover his adequate nose. That's a bit strong, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little.
Dickie O's giving you some clog. He always has a lovely face, says James. That's nice, isn't it? And yeah, Paul saying go back to the
How is it? Even a photograph of Paul makes me shudder.
It does though, right? He's a unique individual. Anyway, so I sent you a bunch of questions on general knowledge.
You did.
I always like to ask the people how many they think they would have got right. Just to give people a bit of a guide, those people who are playing their Joker at home. So of the 5 questions I've sent you, firstly, any questions about the questions? They're all clear and fine.
They're all clear and fine, yeah.
How many would you have got right?
3.
Now, Carl is a very intelligent man, so 3 is average, literally. So, Carl?
A bit like Carl.
No. Depends what we're talking about. Height, no.
Thanks.
It's all right. So, 5 questions on general knowledge, Carl. If you wouldn't mind, take it away.
Absolutely. So, question number 1. What is the name of the oath taken by doctors?
So,
question number 1. What is the name of the oath taken by doctors?
That's oath, not oath. I was struggling. I had to write. I always write the questions on theme. All right. So it was today. Like, what questions? Because I write about masks. So I thought, well, doctors wear masks. So here we go. Doctor question. You'll see as we go through the quiz tonight how tenuous some of these links to masks questions have been. But keep going.
Question number 2. The use of masquerade masks dates back to 1268 at carnival celebrations in which city? So question number 2. The use of masquerade masks dates back to 1268 at carnival celebrations in which city?
Francis has been, I wouldn't expect you to understand this, given that you're not a great lover of sport, but Francis is a massive Liverpool fan. And once again, during the big fact hunt, Liverpool appear to be playing. They're playing Chelsea. They're being given the Premier League trophy tonight. All of the big games are in the Championship, though. And the big news is Charlton are currently bang in trouble. 2-0 down to Leeds. Never mind. Okay. Number 3.
Number 3. Which group of support workers are exempt from wearing a mask on public transport? So, which group of support workers are exempt from wearing a mask on public transport?
Have you had to wear a mask out in public yet?
No more
than usual. Only when you're on the rob.
Exactly. No, I haven't really been out of the house. Haven't been to work. I haven't been shopping.
You're gonna as of the weekend, you're gonna have to start wearing masks in shops and stuff.
Yeah.
So when they say that, they don't mean like the kind that you've got on now.
Do they not?
No.
Is my other mask any better?
That would actually be better.
Wear a mask, you said.
I don't know what the rule. Can you wear that mask when you're in the shops? It just has to cover your mouth and nose, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Covers mouth, nose, eyes. I think you'd be quite well protected.
Okay. I mean, you are. Yeah. I mean, you're funneling your own breath up
above everybody else,
above other people, or in your case, up to regulation face high.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sorry.
That's all right. The beauty of
you're the only one that I generally give any kind of abuse to that comes on the show. I'm very pleasant to all the other guests generally.
Well, I mean, as we're on that vein, you have your camera slightly elevated, don't you, for the better angle?
Not tonight, actually. Normally, I do.
Yeah, it's.
I'm trying something different because I got the kind of laptop here, and I wanted to kind of be. Normally, I have it up there, but you just end up seeing.
That's exactly where I was heading. Whilst I know I'm not the most hirsute guy in the world, you are fast heading my way.
Well, you've always been an icon to me and an idol, aspiration figure. What number are we on?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Question number 4. Where on the body is your philtrum? So, where on the body is your philtrum?
Did you know the answer to that?
I didn't know.
Okay, good. It's one of those when I'm writing the questions, I don't know if people know this kind of thing or not.
I did know the answer to number 5. It's number 5. Okay. Question number 5. How many sphincters can you see on the human face? So
normally under normal circumstances.
Yeah, it's only Wednesday. It's not the weekend. How many sphincters can you see on the human face?
There we go. Cool. Does this make any sense to you?
Yeah, Ralph's the name of the dog.
Oh, okay, right, cool. Where is he?
Locked in another room because he's an absolute cockwomble.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. Okay. If you give us all a recap, I will stick the questions up on the screen.
Absolutely. Cool. So, question number 1: what is the name of the oath taken by doctors? Number 2: the use of masquerade masks dates back to 1268 at carnival celebrations in which city? Number 3: which group of support workers are exempt from wearing a mask on public transport? Number 4: where on the body is your philtrum? Number 5: how many sphincters can you see on the human face? What's your general knowledge?
I'll do it as well. What is the name of the oath taken by doctors? The use of masquerade masks dates back to 1268 at carnival celebrations in which city? Which group of support workers are exempt from wearing a mask on public transport? Where on the body is your philtrum? And how many sphincters? It's a great word. It's the only reason I put that question is because I wanted someone to say sphincter. How many sphincters can you see on the human face? All right. Sphincter. Okay. Carl.
Yes.
So which of the which 3 would you have got right? I'm guessing for you it would have been 1, 2, and 5, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. So if you get any more than Carl, you're doing quite well. Things have just gone from bad to worse for Charlton. Never mind. All right, so let's have the answers then.
So I'll bring those up. So the answers were: number 1, the oath taken by doctors is the Hippocratic Oath. Does that make them hypocrites?
Hypocritical, yeah.
Yeah. Number 2, the use of masquerade masks dates back to 1268. In which city? It was Venice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Have you been?
I've never been to Venice. No, been all over Italy, but not to Venice.
No, me neither.
Yeah. Number 3, which group of support workers are exempt from wearing a mask on public transport? And it was those travelling with someone who relies on lip reading or British Sign Language for communication.
There you go.
I assume that's what BSL stands for?
I guess so.
Nice.
So you can't lip read me, so I could be mouthing all sorts of horrible things at you at the moment, and you would have no idea.
You generally are, and I have every idea.
Yeah.
Question number 4, where on the body is your philtrum? It's the upper lip.
Exactly. It's the little groove in your upper lip. That's the one.
The bit you must not forget to shave.
Yeah, it's this thing that's designed to funnel the snot into your mouth.
If you're a 3-year-old child, maybe.
Sure.
I thought that's what your sleeve was for.
That's the fun little way from you, man. That's if you're full.
Full of snot.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Incidentally, you know why military uniforms have lots of buttons down the sleeve?
To stop you wiping your nose on your sleeve, is it?
Yeah, back in the old days, and sailors used to do stuff like that. So yeah, there you go. A little bit of history for you. Number 5. How many sphincters can you see on the human face?
How many can you see on mine?
2.
2, correct. And I can see 3 on yours.
Indeed, there are 3. There is 1 in each eye and the mouth.
Exactly that. It was your irises are sphincters, and your mouth is also a sphincter. A sphincter is any muscle that does that.
Any muscle that does 5 pence, 50 pence, 5 pence, 50 pence.
And like it's like your bumhole, of course, which is the one that everyone knows about. So I will bring the answers up onto the screen for you. Here we go. I need to get rid of that. So I will, in the meantime, say, Carl, it's been emotional. There's a rumor circulating you might be coming back later.
I believe so.
Jolly good. I look forward to seeing you again later, my friend. In the meantime, you take care, and I'll see you in a bit.
Take care, all.
Bye. All right, so there you go. So the doctors take the Hippocratic Oath. The Masquerade Ball started in Venice. Those traveling with someone who relies on lip reading. So basically, if you're a lip reader and you're traveling with somebody who relies on that, then you are exempt from wearing a mask. Upper lip is where your philtrum is, and there are 3. You've got 1 in each eye and 1 that is your mouth. Let us know how you're getting on. The Goonies, Incognito, 4 out of 5. How's Mark getting a 1 out of 5? Not a good start. 3, double to 6. Well done, Gail. That's not too bad. Make sure you tell us how you're getting on in a little ticker thing. That always keeps us occupied. The next round, by the way, is music. If you want to play a Joker on music, do let us know. Balls and Flowers was 6 with the Joker, of course, doubled up a 3. Davin Massive, 5 out of 5. That is pretty impressive, Ruth. Well done. And well done for your efforts at the weekend as well, by the way, Ruth. Very impressive. 4 out of 5 for the fuck quiz. That. Well, that was. Jill Fix It got 4. Perennial do wellers. Jill Fix It 3 out of 5 for Woke Up at Half Mask. Nice. Estelle. Dullish Divas again, I'm guessing 4 out of 5 first round, although I reckon guide dogs are exempt from wearing face masks on public transport. They probably are, you're right. Naughty Nudist got 4 out of 5. 3 out of 5 for Wonderballs. Mysterious Heaven got 3 out of 5 or 6 with a Joker. 3 out of 5 for Julie. Dave up in Dundee, 4, double up to 8. Well done, 3 out of 5 for the Dragon Masketeers. They're just getting started, they say. Mark doesn't normally do well in this round. 1 out of 5 for Harvey's Heroes. Neil, not a good start from this. It's 1 out of 5. So, if you want to play your Joker on music, do let us know. I'm very thrilled to say that once again, we are returning to a previous guest, who I'll bring in a minute. Putney Love got 3 out of 5. And Team Masquerade, nice, just joined only Helen. Never mind, Helen, you may give yourself 3 for that first round. Elaine and Pete, Michael's mum and dad, 3 out of 5, which is double up to 6 with a joker. Well done. I'm very happy to say that we're bringing somebody back that we've had before. He was absolutely immense the first time, and he's going to be so again. He's an absolute piano maestro. It's my friend and yours. Would you please say hello to lovely Matthew Jukes? Matthew, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit nervous.
You're a bit nervous. Why?
Because you look like my dentist.
Is your dentist handsome from the nostrils up as well?
Yes, and always puts the fear of God into me.
Yeah. Okay. This is. Do you know what? There's this big thing because people said, "Oh, I can't wear a mask because it restricts my breathing." It's not restricting my breathing at all. I just feel like a bit of a wally. That's but that's no different to how we usually feel. So anyway, how are you, Matthew?
I'm doing all right. You can't see when I'm smiling at your jokes, which is one of the. I mean, I'll let you know how many I smiled at. Later.
Can you just
raise my right hand when I'm finding it amusing?
Yeah, yeah, do that. That works perfectly well. There's a few people playing the joker on music. Misfits are playing the joker. You're getting a few hellos from some lovely ladies. Monica's saying hello. Gail is saying hello. Do you know these people?
They're my best friends. Yeah.
Ah, okay, good.
Hi, everybody.
They're both in tonight. So we had a conversation to try and. Francis says a mask only affects arseholes breathing. Yes, I know. Quite right. We had a chat about how we can pick 5 songs that would be in the public zeitgeist and would also be linked to mask wearing, and we've settled on 5 belters, I think. Anyway, how do you feel about it?
It felt good. The first round they weren't very piano friendly, but we got a couple of piano classics in this lineup.
Excellent, and the ones that aren't, they are now piano friendly.
Yeah.
You've made them. So what's going to happen in the music round? Matthew's going to play 5 pieces of music on his ivories, and you have to tell us what the songs are. You get half a point for the band or artist, half a point for the title of the song. They're all kind of roughly mask-y related-ish / COVID / that kind of thing related. So if you we've done the best we can. Do you think I should give people the year in which the song was released, or should we leave it hanging?
I think there's a couple of easy ones in there.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they're easy if you know them, right?
Well, yeah. All right. I'll tell you what. We're not going to tell them. We'll tell them at the end as a point of interest, but we won't tell them as a thing.
I wouldn't lead them too far down the mask-related path, though. I think they're firmly COVID-related, but
yeah, kind of COVID-y, masky, medically breathing-y, lung-y sort of ish. It's all respiratory stuff, right? So that's who knows. So he's going to do them all twice through the first time, and then once through quickly as a recap. Well, I will remove myself from the screen so he can shine upon his own. So, Matthew, if you will you regale us with number 1?
Number 1 goes like this. What are you getting?
Oh, I mean, I've got the answers written in front of me, but that's a belter of a tune. I knew it straight away. Let's have it again for those that are struggling.
I'll be a little bit slow and classical. Let's try again.
Nice. Yeah. Sickeningly talented. Anyway, Estelle's been on.
Hey, hi Estelle.
Yeah, thrilled to see you back again. It was week 2 that you were on, so it's a long time ago. It was the best part of 3 months ago we last had, didn't it? Okay, we thought
it'd all be over by now.
Yeah, I know. Number 2 is the link on this. Number 2 is great. It's a work of genius on your part. Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, one more
I
time.
love it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Peter, that's the best I've ever heard that song played, to be fair. Number 3 is kind of a bit piano-y, isn't it? And again, the link on this one is fantastic.
Oh yeah, got off my screen, but there it is. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That'll do for that one.
Yeah, I think so.
One more time.
Yeah, yeah, have it again. Remember, half a point for the title of the song, half a point for the band or artiste. Number 4 has actually hit the charts with 2 different solo artists. What we're after is the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play it in the style of the original then, Steve. That will help them.
Yes, great man. Nice.
Okay. One more
Nice.
time.
Yes, please. Beautiful, beautiful. And last but by no means, this is actually a piano intro, isn't it? This is a proper piano pop belter. Nice. One more time. Then we're going to recap a lot of them without me on the screen. Beautiful stuff. Running joke here we have on the quiz with all the guitar players that we've had on is to plectrum or not plectrum. And David's asking me if you are using a plectrum.
Just fingers.
Just fingers today, yeah, understandably. He's a plucker. Okay. So Matthew, what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to play all 5 again quickly without me on the screen. For 2 reasons. Firstly, it means that you can, do stuff without me putting you off. But also, when we video this back and put it out as a clip on Facebook, it won't just be me gawping at you. So I'm going to remove myself from the screen. Matthew's going to do them all, quickly recapping 1 to 5 without me, and I'll be back at the end.
Is it okay that I take my mask off? I know I'm putting a lot of people at risk here.
Of course, yeah. As long as you've washed your hands. See you in a moment.
Okay, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And here we go, number 5. There you go. That's your lot. Good luck.
Beautifully done. Thank you, Mr. Dukes. So, since we last spoke to you nearly 3 months ago, what's been changing in your world?
It's life has been like a roller coaster.
Yeah,
it's been crazy. Some days I've been to the park. Some days I haven't been to the park. Just a rich variety.
These are the big decisions in life every day, right? It's to go to the park or not to go to the park.
Yeah. I've drunk alcohol in public.
Okay, have you?
I have, yes. I've drunk alcohol in served by pubs, sitting on parks. It's been pretty amazing.
Excellent. I've actually managed to go to the pub recently, which is quite great. Anyway, people have been saying very nice things. Monica, again, you've definitely got a fan here. So well played, Matthew. Love it.
Thanks, Monica.
Brawl, ebony, and ivory tickling is the answer to the joke that I believe he. What do you call a gingerbread man with one leg bitten off? Okay. And Mark is giving you a round of applause, which is rightly so. So, Matthew, what we're going to get you to do now is we're going to get you to put people out of their misery. I'd like you to give us a burst of the song again and then tell us the title and artiste. Remember, when you're marking, you get half a point for each, if you will. So, Mr. Deuce, take it away. Number 1.
Number 1. So I forgot the chorus of that. It goes like this. Don't stand so close to me by the police.
There we go. Obvious link. Great link.
Combining coronavirus with Don't Stand So Close to Me with Black Lives Matter protest theme with the police. Doubly topical.
Exactly. You're tapping into the zeitgeist well. Yeah, number 2 was
number 2. And this is a song I'd never heard of 2 days ago, which means I can only remember the title of it. Can't Feel My Face by
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. That's exactly right, Steve. Half
The
a point.
Weeknd. Thank you. Yeah, Can't Feel My Face by The Weeknd, which is very appropriate again because I can't, or at least you shouldn't, when you're out and about without washing your hair. Oh, look at you showing off, touching your face like a loon. Go wash your hands after this. Right, number 3.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You Take My Breath Away, literally, by Berlin.
Berlin, yeah, from Top Gun.
from Top Gun.
Not that they needed that piece of information for the half points there, but half point for Berlin, half point for Take My Breath Away from 1986, by the way. The Police was from 1980, year I was born, and The Weeknd's from 2015. Number 4, we were after the original artist on this.
Yeah, tricky one with the original artist.
Mm.
Okay, I'm just gonna let rip for a little bit on this one. That was How I've Been Since I Last Saw You, All By Myself, by Eric Carmen. Minus half a point for Celine Dion.
Absolutely, yeah. Take half a point away from yourself if you put Celine Dion. 1976, that was from. And last but by no means least, as somebody said earlier on, Helen said, Camp Attack favorite about this one. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine all the women got this one straight away. Amazing.
I'd love to know who didn't get this, but
I know.
It is I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor.
Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive. Maybe some people struggle with the artiste. Who knows? Who knows? But Matthew, you've been amazing as you were last time. And if this goes on for another 3 months, we'll have you back again. But you remember we've decided David Walker, who's been on earlier, this guy, is going to organise a Ceroc Big Fact Hunt supergroup towards the end of lockdown. So you're going to be the piano artist, if that's okay.
I suggest splitting the group into plectrum users and non-plectrum users. And,
I agree. You can have a plectrum. Good idea. All right, man. Well, it's been You've been fantastic, and hopefully you stay well, and I actually get to see your face in person sooner rather than later.
Hopefully on the dance floor soon.
Indeed so. All right, man. Take care.
Cheers. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. What a lovely man, and a very talented guy too. All right, so The Police, don't stand so close to me. It's great. The Weeknd, Can't Feel My Face. Berlin, Take My Breath Away. Eric Carmen, All By Myself, and Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive. Were your answers there to the music? Neil says, oh, damn you, Eric Carmen, 9. Jill Fix It got 4 out of 5. I believe Liverpool scored, haven't they? Yes. Often my kit down track. Oh, no, I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. 4 out of 5 for Kirsty. 4.5 out of 5 for Goonies Incognito. 4.5 out of 5 for Woke Up Half Mask. And with another amazing name. Devon Massive, 3.5 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Excellent fingering. It's going to become a running joke. Should have played joke of full marks for Dudley Stevens. Well done, eh? Elton Exiles. 2 out of 5. That's pretty ordinary for them. Elaine and Pete, 2 out of 5. Great performance, Matthew Jukes. I agree, Estelle. You're so right. 4 out of 5 for Jane. Paul, 4 out of 5. Marvelous. Mark, missed out on Eric Carmen, 9 for Harvey Zeros. Why didn't you do breathe in, breathe out? Because we didn't. The fuck was that? 3 out of 5. What have we got here? 5 out of 5 for Dragon. They're back on 4. Well done. Balls and Flowers, 4.5. 4 out of 5 for Putney Love. Wonderballs, 3 out of 5 on music. Julie got 3 out of 5. Jem, it's ordinary as I'm old and old. You're on your Todd, Jem. I didn't realise that. Paul, Naughty knew this. 3, doubled up to 6 with a joker, and 3.5 for the Dundee crowd. Anyway, the next round, as you know, because if you've been watching this, we don't really change the format very much. It's on TV. Or if you want to play your joker, I'm going to get in front of the microphone. If you want to play your joker on TV, make sure you let us know. David says, has anyone made Duke's box joke yet? No, not yet. So feel free. Dee was playing our joker on TV. Well, should have done music, but we'll see. Mark's going to play his joker on TV as well. Joining me on TV is someone again that we've had on before. Charlton are now 3-0 down. For God's sake. Is my son and longtime friend, close colleague. Would you please say hello to lovely Mr. Ashley Davis? Ashley, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, Dad. How are you?
I'm all right. You look very dapper in your Venetian masquerade ball mask.
Batman's gone a bit fabulous.
Indeed, it's like you're a camp version of what Carl was wearing earlier.
No comment.
No, well, okay. Anyway, how you been? What's been going on?
Yeah, just looking for jobs and playing a bit of cricket, but apart from that,
I might be playing on Sunday. Very excited about it.
It's so weird. Sanitize every 20 minutes, I think it is. Did you
do the whole spit on the ball thing? Did you have a mental block like Sibley did the other day in the Test match?
Licked my fingers and then went to touch the ball and then thought better not. So
no.
Yep.
So how was it? It's weird because you have to turn up in your kit and you don't get fed anymore, and you know it's all.
Well, really lucky because I'm playing back at home. My mum dropped off my dinner to me.
Ah, okay. That's not really a luxury I have, unfortunately. So you got to take my own food. One of the biggest reasons to play cricket is you get fed at half time. That's still going out the window. Anyway, lots of people are saying hello. Tony's been on. Ashley.
Hey, Tony.
Monica. What a fancy mask, Ashley. Nice one. Who we got here? Big up, Ashley, from Ant. Julie. Is she one of yours? Hi, Ashley.
Oh, that's my mum.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I thought you'd recognise her.
Awkward. Sup, Ashley says the dancing machine. Mark says he needs a game of cricket. Mark, if we're short on Sunday, I'll let you know. Is Ash wearing his landlady's mask?
Yes,
okay.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. No further questions.
Well, what it would be unusual if you personally had that laying around the house.
Well, I did go to Venice with the Ceroc cruise, but still nicked a mask for it.
Okay. Hang on, was your best? You had the best cricket team.
Oh, big up chicken dippers.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Are they
too right?
Does she want to do me one as well? I mean, she's not far from.
You're on about teas, right?
Notts to South East London. Have some chicken dippers. That'd be great. Anyway, so I've sent you. Back to the quiz. I've sent you 5 TV questions here, Ash.
Yep.
Now, a lot of these are not of Ashley's era. Ashley is he's like a fetus. He's very young. Despite that, how many do you think you would have got right?
2.
2. That's not too bad. That's all right. That's okay. So I reckon you would have got number 4 and number 5.
No, we've got 2 and 5.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So if you would, Ramsey's been on. Great to see you, Ash.
Good to see you too, Ramsey.
Yeah, we had that meal together, us lot. Nicholas do.
You stitched me right up with that one.
We won't tell that story. Okay, so let's have then, Mr. Davis, the 5 questions on TV, if you wouldn't mind. There's a few people playing their joker on TV. If you are, good luck to you.
Cool, right. So number 1, Hot Lips, Klinger, and Hawkeye were all regular characters in which long-running TV show?
Somewhat before your time, this.
I had no idea.
Okay.
Okay, so that one again. Hot Lips, Klinger, and Hawkeye were all regular characters in which long-running TV show?
Excellent. Yeah, Not much I can say about that. Because
Yep.
give things away. Number 2.
Number 2. In which Netflix film was Sandra Bullock forced to wear a blindfold to avoid making eye contact with supernatural beings aiming to drive her insane and to kill herself?
Yeah, it's like what it's like going outside now.
Oh,
Going down to Sainsbury's. It's basically what it's like.
I should try Aldi's in Mansfield. It's horrendous.
It does sound horrendous.
Yep. So number 2 again. In which Netflix film was Sandra Bullock forced to wear a blindfold to avoid making eye contact with supernatural beings aiming to drive her insane and to kill herself?
So did you win this game of cricket that you played?
Yes, although I didn't really do much. Took
You didn't
one
contribute. Okay, that's good.
ate my tea, had a few drinks. Sorted.
That's what cricket's all about. You've learned to catch, though. That's good. It's positive.
Yes, yeah, rather than dropping them. Just need to learn to hold a bat now.
Well, it wasn't the batting, it was the problem when I saw you.
Definitely was on Saturday.
Okay, right. Number 3.
Number 3. Who was that masked man was a famous line uttered at the end of which episode of which TV series?
You would have had no idea about that either.
Had no idea. Okay, so number 3 again. Who was that masked man was a famous line uttered at the end of each episode of which TV series?
Only people of a certain vintage will know that one well, I'm afraid. Number 4. This is a bit, well, mind you, you are very young, aren't you?
Yeah, I was a bit too young for this one.
Okay.
So number 4, which series is set at the Sacred Heart Hospital? You could be working there looking like that.
Yeah, well, this is, themed. I was proper clutching at straws trying to come up with questions that are all related and songs that related to and films that relate to mask wearing. Good Lord. just about I've crowbarred a few in, Ash. I don't mind telling you, but
good job. So number 4 again. Which series is set at the Sacred Heart Hospital?
Very good.
I went a bit posh then.
You did. So it's all right. Quite right. You're broadcasting to the nation, as you should go quite posh every now and again. Number 5.
Okay, so this was probably the only one I knew for definite. Which Ninja Turtle wore the purple mask? So the last one again. Which Ninja Turtle wore the purple mask?
Tremendous. All right, so we're going to have a recap. I am going to put the questions up on the screen, and then we're both going to have a little recap. I need to do that. That's what we need to do. So you first, Ash, and then I'll have a go.
Okay, so Hot Lips, Klinger, and Hawkeye were all regular characters in which long-running TV show?
Keep going.
Okay. In which Netflix film was Sandra Bullock forced to wear a blindfold to avoid making eye contact with supernatural beings aiming to drive her insane and to kill herself?
I haven't seen that, but Mark is saying spoiler alert. Is that relating to?
Oh, yeah, don't bother. It was a massive waste of time.
Okay, right.
But in my opinion.
Fair enough. I shan't then.
No. Okay, so number 3. Who was that masked man was a famous line uttered at the end of each episode of which TV series? Number 4. Which series is set at the Sacred Heart Hospital? And finally, which Ninja Turtle wore the purple mask?
Things are getting worse and worse for Charlton. Luton are now beating Blackburn. This is just terrible. They're terrible even anyway. Hot Lips, Klinger, and Hawkeye are all regular characters in which long-running TV show? In which Netflix free one to Luton? No, for God's sake. In which Netflix film was Sandra Bullock forced to wear a blindfold to avoid making eye contact with her supernatural beings, aiming to drive her insane and to kill herself? Who was that masked man? Was the famous line uttered at the end of each episode of which TV series? Which series is set at the Sacred Heart Hospital? And which Ninja Turtle wore the purple mask? Which Ash definitely got right. Okay. Okay, well, we're almost ready. We're going to put people out of their misery. All being well. Ashley, if you will, question and then reveal.
Okay, so Hot Lips, Klinger, and Hawkeye are all regular characters in which long-running TV show? The answer is MASH.
Here's MASH.
Yeah, had no clue.
I was forced to watch it as a child.
It's just food to me. Number 2, in which Netflix film was Sandra Bullock forced to wear a blindfold to avoid making eye contact with supernatural beings, aiming to drive her insane and to kill herself? The answer is Bird Box.
Bird Box. Just Sandra Bullock in a blindfold, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, massively overhyped and did not deliver for me.
Sheena loved MASH. Just in case you're wondering, Ashley, MASH is an acronym for Mobile Army Support Hospital or something. What's the?
Okay.
I'm sure someone will correct me if I've got that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It might be military rather than mobile, but I'm pretty sure it's mobile. Anyway, number 3.
Number 3, who was that masked man? Was a famous line at the end of each episode of which TV series? The answer is The Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger.
Yep.
Great series.
Never seen it.
Terrible film with Johnny Depp and Armie Hammer. Surgical. There you go. Mobile Army Surgical Hospital.
Oh.
Thanks, Francis.
Okay.
It's all right. It's good. Number 4.
Number 4. Which series is set at the Sacred Heart Hospital? The answer is Scrubs.
Scrubs. Great. Hang on. There we go. Richard's been on Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. Thank you, Richard. Ask and I shall receive in this business. And the one that you don't even need to check the answer for because you just know it.
No. Which Ninja Turtle wore the purple mask? The answer is Donatello.
It is Donatello. I knew that one as well. Ashley, thank you very much, man. You've been amazing. There's a rumor circulating that we might be seeing you a little bit later this evening.
Maybe. My people were yet to confirm. But...
Okay, well, have your people talk to my people and we'll see if we can sort it out within the next hour.
Right. See you later.
See you, man. Take care. Lovely Ashley there. Anyway, so Klinger and Hawkeye and all that are from MASH, which is, of course, Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. Thank you. Bird Box was the Sandra Bullock thing. Lone Ranger, who was that masked man? Scrubs is set at Sacred Heart Hospital, and the purple mask is worn by Donatello. How are people getting on? Look, I think people are doing quite well in this round. I can already see some of the scores coming in. Dragoon's got 5 out of 5. Woke up at half mast. Nice. 5 out of 5. Exiled Elton Exile on her own. Got 8. Well done, Jem. Who have we got here? D was 8 that time. Doubled up. Should have played their Joker on the music. Devon doubled up to 10. Well done. Suicide is painless. That, of course, is not some cry for help for Julian. That is, in fact, the theme for MASH. I know that. Goonies Incognito, 3 out of 5. Julie, 4 out of 5. Putney Love got 5. Well done. Marcus doubled up 4 to 8. Well done. Bloody Lone Ranger, Sister Stell. Is that what it was? Okay. Nisfits, 5 out of 5. William Tell overtures. Yes, of course. All these little bits of information that the viewers at home like to tell you. 2-0 up now, Liverpool. As I'm sure Francis is more than aware. Balls and Flowers, 4 out of 5. Ross McCleary, 2 out of 5. That's a bit. All marks saying 1. Not watching enough TV, obviously. Mr. and Mrs. Turner, 3 out of 5. Newty's got 5. Well done. Andrew Blackwell got 2. Mysterious haven't got 4 out of 5. Go Red, she says. Another goal. Yes, I know. Dundee got 2. Anyway, the next round is, of course, the sport round. If you want to play your Joker on sport and see exactly how I've come up with a masked sport round, you might want to do so by dropping it in the comments now for me. And in order, of course, to go to the sport round. Now, whenever we do this, I always get to go and see, I get a preview of what's about to happen underneath the screen that you can't see at home. So, it's with great trepidation that I say, hello, Michael Santana.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm good. Are you?
I'm very well. I've just expanded the screen to see what's either. Oh man, look at that! Is he going to sit there like that the whole time?
Who?
Yeah, he is. Okay, good. No, just to confirm. Anyway, how have you been? How's the old job going?
Yeah. Progressive.
Excellent. Have you opened?
Saturday.
Saturday. That's it. Yeah, of course, because the gyms get to open on Saturday. I realize.
Yeah, big launch day. We've not even opened yet to our public, but we've already sold 63 memberships already. Yeah, keep on coming, peeps.
Excellent. Sue says you can't take your mask off for the next 2 rounds as she wants to see you laugh.
Well, there you go.
Francis, fucking hell, it's macabre. Yeah, I know. Kevin, evening all, just arrived late. Hello. Matt, what does the fox say?
What do you say?
He often says more than that. Jesus Christ, I had a nightmare about this. I'm sure of it, says Heather. Tim's looking a bit foxy whilst Michael looks grim.
Right.
On the nose that one. Michael, your mask is top notch. Right, Michael and Tim are too funny. The fox at the back is a bit scary. Which one?
Yeah.
There's 3. I'm counting 3.
Correct.
I think she's talking about the one over Tim's right shoulder. Would be my guess. It looks sinister, that one. Anyway, so I've sent you 5 sports questions as ever with a mask theme. All right. Your record so far is, did we decide 2 or 3?
To 3. I think 3 was my max once.
All right, 3. How many do you think you would have got right on this one?
Foxall.
Nothing. Don't let that be a benchmark for you, though, because what Michael doesn't know about sport is all of it. So
I don't think I could pronounce one of them properly.
Well, that's not unusual. In the words of Tom Jones.
Good one.
Hey, thank you. What the fox at? Yeah, exactly. So, Mr. Santana, if you wouldn't mind, would you please regale us with 5 lovely sports questions?
Of course, I will.
Cheers, baby.
Okay, question number 1. In pre-COVID baseball, a player in which position is most likely to be wearing a mask? Sorry, we're down south. Mask.
Yeah. So although we do have a northern audience, so you might want to say it both ways.
Mask. Yeah. In pre-COVID baseball, a player in which position is most likely to be wearing a mask?
Francis says, I'm screenshotting this for posterity. Is Ant wearing the same mask as you or something? I don't have access to the photos that people are uploading. Don't forget to upload your photos to the Ceroc Evolution Facebook group, by the way. Or if you can't access the Facebook group for whatever reason, just upload them to your own profile, make them public, and put QIYP as a hashtag in the upload. And then we get to see them. We share them all tomorrow. Okay, number 2.
Did you just drink a beer through your mouth?
Yeah, fucking brilliant.
He's got the joy. If I do it, I've got to do it through my eye.
Oh, great. Well, this is the stuff for now. Tim, can you do that again? I missed it.
Do you know, you leave them at home unemployed.
I know.
That's what happens.
I know.
Bless him.
I
came home to this.
He learns how to drink beer through a FOSS. Is that what you've been doing all day, practicing for this moment?
Jesus Christ. Right. Number 2.
Yes.
In pre-COVID baseball, a player in which position is most likely to be wearing a mask?
Yeah, we're after a baseball position.
Oh, right. Good.
Yeah.
Sorry, beeping. Number 2. It was our little automatic Hoover that tells us he's ready to charge.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Number 2. Which goalkeeper famously wore a mask and then a helmet after sustaining a serious head injury at Reading in 2006? So which goalkeeper famously wore a mask and then a helmet after sustaining a serious head injury at Reading in 2006?
You would have had no idea with that one. I'm surprised you didn't have a guess at number 3.
Well,
I got number 3.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I got number 5.
Well,
You got number 5 as well.
Hang on.
Oh, good. Okay.
So this is the one I don't think I could pronounce properly. Is it? Well, let's go for it.
Okay.
Is it a luchador?
Perfect.
Oh, wow. Okay. Right. A luchador is a masked competitor in which sport?
I think that's easy.
So a luchador is a masked competitor in which sport?
Just something. Tim got that one. The fox.
Did you really?
The fox in the box got that one. You look like, you know, that there's an advert on TV for Foxy Bingo. You look like that guy.
Foxy Bingo.
Exactly that one. Come on, ladies.
Northern, isn't it?
Put down your copy at Sun. Let's go and play bingo.
Right.
How's me generic Northern accent, by the way?
Oh, I thought you were doing Welsh. Sound right, common. Right, number 4. Which city's American football team has recently decided to change its name due to the racial connotations of its former branding? It's an interesting question. This is the Foxy Bingo. So number 4 again was which city's American football team has recently decided to change its name due to the racial connotations of its former branding?
Exactly. They had this name for a long time, which was just hella racist, and they refused to change it for a long, long time. And then recently, obviously, the pressure has increased, and they've changed it. So we're after the city.
I've just sneaked the answer. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Final question for your sports. Number 5. In which sport would you be wearing a mask to protect you from hang on. Right, I can read it now. In which sport would you be wearing a mask to protect you from your opponent's foil?
Yeah. Tim got that one as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
It must be drunk. So the final question was, in which sport would you be wearing a mask to protect you from your opponent's foil?
Some people, when they become temporarily unemployed, just get straight on the pop all day, don't they? Is that what he's been? Right.
Oh, I don't know what it looks like on screen properly, but my God.
Sinister is the word. Okay, let's have a recap, and then I'll do the same.
All right, quick recap. In pre-COVID baseball, a player in which position is most likely to be wearing a mask? Number 2, which goalkeeper famously wore a mask and then a helmet after sustaining a serious head injury at Reading in 2006? Number 3, a luchador is a masked competitor in which sport? Number 4, which city's American football team has recently decided to change its name due to the racial connotations of its former branding? Final question 5, in which sport would you be wearing a mask to protect you from your opponent's foil?
Yeah. See, I understand sports. All those watching you read sports questions sometimes is like you're just reading words without any kind of sentence.
Honestly,
I don't know what any of these words mean. In pre-COVID baseball, a player in which position is most likely to be wearing a mask? Which goalkeeper famously wore a mask and then a helmet after sustaining a serious head injury at Reading in 2006? That's when he was playing. A luchador is a masked competitor in which sport? Which city's American football team has recently decided to change its name due to the racial connotations of its former branding? And in which sport would you be wearing a mask to protect you from your opponent's foil? You pair of lunatics. Okay, let's bring you back. Here he is.
what?
What? Have you had a chance to since you've been, because you've been arriving home late from work, haven't you? Because it's all going on, the big build up to the big launch this weekend. Have you had a chance to have a look at the films that we've seen? No.
I will say though, actually, am I sorry? A missed call because I was still in the car coming home. I'm not sorry, actually. I'm actually quite pleased. Sorry, Carl. Love you.
He might be back later. You can tell him in person.
Oh, balls. Like the good old Dave.
See? All right. So, yeah, let's have the answers then.
All right, here we go. So I'll read the question really quickly. In pre-COVID baseball, a player in which position is most likely to be wearing a mask? The correct answer was the catcher.
The catcher.
Yeah.
He's the guy, like the guy who wings it, and then the guy who stands behind the batter and catches it.
Oh, is that what he does?
And he's got a mask on just in case it clops him in the mush.
Ah, there you go. Learn something every day.
Yeah. You'll be so sports by the time, you know, the quiz wraps up. If you retain any of this information whatsoever.
I can't retain shit at the moment, but I will try my best to remember that the catcher catches a ball.
Yeah. Just does what it says on the tin.
Number 2, which goalkeeper famously wore a mask and then a helmet after sustaining a serious head injury at Reading in 2006? The correct answer. You spelled that right?
Yeah, I'm afraid I have.
Okay. Peter Kesh?
Peter Cech.
Peter Cech.
It's him.
Yeah.
He is actually Czech
There's
as
a
well.
couple of letters missing, I think, but you know.
It's the way they do it over there.
Spelling is important, people. If you don't spell it right, you don't get the point.
Just remember, if everybody spells your child's name wrong, it is you that has spelt your child's name wrong. Number 3. I'll put the spelling up on the screen in a moment. Yeah, number 3.
Number 3. A luchador is a masked competitor in which sport? The correct answer was wrestling.
Yeah. Have you seen Nacho Libre?
Yeah. Oh, right. Got it now.
They are luchadors.
Right. Oh, he's good. Is it? What's his name?
Jack Black.
Jack Black?
Yeah.
Number 4. Which city's American football team has recently decided to change its name due to the racial connotations of its former branding? The correct answer was Washington, because of the Redskins.
They were the Redskins. Could you imagine if for years they were called the Washington Black Guys or something? It's like that level of. They said, no, the name's fine. Leave it.
Yeah, blimey.
It's not. All right. And finally.
And finally, in which sport would you be wearing a mask to protect you from your opponent's foil? Fencing.
Fencing. The foil is the sword.
Ah, is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
I saw it a bit between your legs, but that's fine.
No. Anyway. Let us know how you get on. I'll see you in a moment. I know you've got to go and got some touching up to do, so I'll see you very soon. I'll get the answers up on the screen for people. Love you both. See you momentarily. Bye. There they go. Lunatics, always. Okay. So there we are. Answers to the sport questions. The baseball player most likely in the position to be wearing a mask is the catcher, Peter Cech, former Chelsea and Arsenal goalkeeper, had to wear a sort of head guard thing after he got a skull fracture at Reading. Wrestling, the luchadors, the Washington Redskins, and fencing. Anyway, lots of people doing well again in the sport round. 5 out of 5. Woke up at half mast. Gin all fix it. 4 out of 5. Miles got 5 for the old ball. Well done, sir. Peter Lane, well done. 4 out of 5. Mark Evans, 5 out of 5. Should have played Joker. Yes, you should. Foiled again. Dundee crowd. 3 out of 5. Bloody hell, 5 out of 5. Well done. From the Dragons. Neil got 4 out of 5 for Nisfits. What's going on? 5 out of 5 for the Goonies Incognito. Naughty Nude 5 out of 5. 3 out of 5 for Balls and Flowers. Mysterious haven't got 3 out of 5. Julie played a Joker. Well played indeed. Wonderball's got 4 out of 5. Mark Wilson got 4 out of 5. Harvey's Heroes and the Dulwich Steve has got 2. No surprises there on sport. Partly got 4 out of 5. Who the fuck quiz that? 1 out of 5. And failing for the what's the catcher called him? But never mind. 4 out of 5 for Devon. Massive. Well done. All right. So if you've not played the quiz before, you might not know what happens now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the film round. It's your last chance to play your Joker. What's going to happen is we're going to go back down to Brighton, and this time we're going to engage with the pair of them. We're going to bring back this time Michael and indeed Tim for the film. How you doing, boys?
We're good.
Excellent. These are dead creepy.
We had to dive in the specialist cupboard for these two.
As Carl
I've run out of contact lenses, so I've got to put my glasses on.
As Carl said to me earlier, that I bet the lads have probably dug something out from the back of the wardrobe for a little bit later.
And look, they've got detachable noses. I don't know what for yet.
Yeah,
I think I can guess.
Answers in the comments, please.
Answers in the comments. Why on earth would anything like that need a detachable mask? I said to you last time I saw you when you were talking about these particular masks that there's a Channel 4, I'm sure it's Channel 4 documentary. I'm pretty sure you can still get it on all 4 about human pups, like people who live a second life as a dog and then insist that it's not a sex thing, even though they go around in these and then a load of PVC.
Is that a sex thing? These were from a very well-known Halloween shop in Brighton.
You know, you get those dodgy Facebook recommendations from Wish.
Yes. Well, if you bought it from a shop in Brighton, it can't be a sex thing, surely.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, the Dragon Musketeers are doing their Joker on film. Access, says Simon. That's why they might be removable. Yes, of course. That's well scary, says Sheena. Mark, you know what they're going to be wearing when they go shopping? Tessa says drinking. Exactly what she hasn't specified, though. Okay. So you haven't. Michael's come rush screaming home. Not long after the absolutely, what a screamer! After this started, Francis says, "Wow." By the way,
Hi, Francis.
There's a sex shop in Brighton. Yes, of course. Anyway, so you don't necessarily know what's about to happen, Mr. Santana. He's
not read the films at all. I've had a glance personally.
You've had a glance.
The best thing to do is just tell me whether a male or female, and I'll just do my best.
Okay, and you're going to do your best at it. Okay, well, number one, you are.
I love this film.
Hey, I thought you might. Number one, you are a lady.
Good. I just realised who I am.
You just know that after you say that, you do that.
Oh,
off me.
Do I just
yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. So this is good. You've got the necessary.
My nipple keeps popping out. Michael's pulling my vest top. There we go.
Okay. All right. So Tim.
Yes.
He's the one in the vest. is the male character.
Oh, man.
Michael, by default, will be the other one, is the female character. Remember, we're trying to keep these films kind of on theme, tenuous here and there, but you'll get the idea. I'm going to remove myself from the screen so they can shine without me getting in the way. All the clues are in the dialogue. I believe this is meant to be sung. I'll see you in a moment.
Ready?
I'm born ready.
I remember there was mist, swirling mist upon a vast glassy lake. There were candles all around, and on the lake there was a boat, and in the boat there was a man. Who was that shape in the shadows? Whose is that face in the mask?
Oh, damn you! Damn you, you little prying Pandora! You little demon! Is this what you wanted to see? Curse you, you little lying Delilah! You little viper! Now you cannot ever be free! Damn you! Curse you! Stranger than you dreamt it! Can you even bear to look? Or dare to think of me? This lonesome gargoyle who burns in hell but secretly yearns for heaven secretly. Secretly, but Michael, fear can turn to love. You'll learn to see, to find the man behind the monster, this repulsive carcass that seems a beast, but secretly dreams of beauty, secretly. Oh, Michael, come. We must return. Those two fools who run my theatre will be missing you.
Scene.
Powerful stuff. I loved
I like
every bit of it.
Powerful one.
It's worth mentioning for those that haven't played before that we do change the names in the dialogue to our own names for fear of it being given away or anything. We also at times change other things just in case. Again, that gives it away too much.
Might I say that one film later is barely recognisable because
The amount of stuff that's been changed.
more words in it have changed than kept the original text.
But the acting is going to be so solid, people are going to get it. That's the thing. That's the key.
Okay.
All right, so number 2, they're both guys. It's the full kind of, goody baddie vibe going on. Michael, have you seen the film?
A long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Clarify, am I angry, sad, confused?
You are confused
Sorry.
and then sad and then angry.
Am I butch?
Always.
Steve lied.
Through his mask.
Am I a man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're both men.
Okay.
All right, so there's kind of the main goody baddie vibe going on here. Michael is the goody, and he's just realised the main plot of the film that has taken place, and he's going through a range of emotions to express his confusion, disappointment,
your life right now.
anger, as a result. Okay, so I'm going to remove myself from the screen. Take it away.
Woo! You're good looking. You're hot. It's like looking in a mirror, only not.
Tim?
Now that is between us, okay?
But you were
In a coma. Nothing like having your face cut off to disturb your sleep. Read the newspaper lately?
you killed them? And see.
Oh no, there's more. Yeah, well, beats paying the bill, huh? I mean, come on. If a facelift costs $5,000, see anything you like?
Tito.
I torched all the evidence that proves you're you, okay? So, wow, looks like you're going to be in here for the next 100 years. Now, I have got to go. I got a government job to abuse and a lonely wife to fuck. Whoops! Did I just say that? I'm sorry. Make love to. God, I miss that face.
Die! Die!
You did that very well. You did that very well. I think that was quite easy. Now, number 3, there are actually 3 parts in it. Michael, have you been told you're dressed appropriately for your part?
Oh right, am I main?
You're playing a furry 4-legged chap who belongs to Tim. At one point, Tim has to pick you up.
Oh, have I got no line?
No, there's a bit of woofing to do. So in order to play the Tim is a man, he's the main character in the film. Michael is Tim's dog, and oh my god, you're gonna melt here. In order to play the authority figure, we need to bring one of our previous dogs back. Would you please welcome back Carl? Look at him.
Oh, shut the front door.
Look at him.
Hello, beautiful. How's your dog? Wee.
Look at him.
Oh, gorgeous.
He's bit of friendly face biting going on there.
What did you just say? You've never seen Mel so animated?
It's a bit.
Look at that, kids. We can see you, Mel. You're keeping score.
Is she talking to you or the dog?
Come on, Carl, say something.
Yeah, Mel's got me better trained than a dog. Don't you worry.
Okay, so something's just gone down. I've changed the names to their own names. I've also changed something to my name. You'll get the idea in the context. Carl is an authority figure. Come to visit Tim, and Michael is Tim's dog. I shall remove myself from the screen.
Hi, Lieutenant. This isn't a good time right now, so won't you come in?
Where were you last night, Tim?
Here, mostly. Is something wrong?
What do you know about this Steve character?
Steve?
Don't insult my intelligence, Tim. He robs the bank you work in, and then I find this in Coco Bongo. There can't be two idiots with the same pajamas like these.
Michael, no!
May I see those pajamas, Mr. Santana?
Those pajamas were stolen.
Somebody stole your pajamas?
Yeah. I mean, what's the city coming to when a man's pajama drawer is no longer safe?
And now tell me otherwise about those masks.
Definitely.
Definitely from the specialist shop.
Definitely not a sex thing. Okay. Number 4. Carl is in it again, albeit only briefly here. Carl is playing a male character. Michael and Tim. Both men. Michael is the main character in the film. I've changed Tim's job description to his actual job description, so it doesn't give too much away in the film. I will remove myself from the screen. It's quite a short one, but I think it's quite easy for those who wouldn't know. Here we go.
Welcome home, sir.
Excuse me, I speak first.
Ah.
Should we start that again?
Yes, reset it.
Should we start that again?
Yeah.
God's sake. Get Adams back, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
I watched the video clip because you told me to. In the video clip, the other part isn't actually in it.
Oh.
Well, stick to the approved dialogue.
You flipping you absolute liar.
I can discredit you, Steve. I'm going to.
Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Evening, Carl.
Welcome home, sir.
I am head of dance. You think you're the only dance teacher in the world? Mr. Santana, you've become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Who the hell are you?
Tim Santana, director of CTA.
Ah.
I'm here to talk to you about the Ceroc initiative.
Da, da, da.
That's just how teacher training runs. You've just video recorded one of my courses.
You basically, when someone's about to be a Ceroc teacher, you just appear in their front room one night.
Tim Santana, bang, is Ceroc.
Do you still have that video clip? We need to release that into the okay, number 4 has actually got 4 parts in it. And new rule, I'm rubbish, so I don't do them anymore. Good news is Ashley's still here. Hey, Ashley.
Hey. What's up?
Ashley is playing a very iconic role. The other 3 guys are all military men. And all the clues in the dialogue, remember, we've changed bits and pieces of the dialogue. 1 for comedy purposes, and 2 because it'd give it away, even though I think it's pretty easy anyway. I'm going to remove myself from the thing, so I'll let the lads shine.
Hi, Ashley. How you doing?
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah, I'm all right. That's not part of the dialogue, everybody. Just not seen him for ages.
Oh.
Fuck off, Carl.
Right, I've got the first line. Shut up. Right. And what of the rebellion? If the rebels have obtained a complete technical reading of this station, it is possible, however unlikely, they might find a weakness and exploit it.
The plans you refer to will soon be back in our hands.
Any attack made by the rebels against this station would be a useless gesture, no matter what technical data they have obtained. This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet or even a whole system is insignificant next to the power of my pinchy fingers.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerous ways, Lord Ashley. Your sad devotion is that ancient religion has not helped you conjure up the stolen data tapes or given you clairvoyance enough to find the rebels' hidden fort.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Enough of this. Ashley, release him.
As you wish.
This bickering is pointless. Lord Ashley will provide us with the location of the rebel fortress by the time this station is operational. We will then crush the rebellion with one swift strike.
Dum dum dum. Your station is no match for my pinchy fingers.
Ashley, did you have some kind of voice filter on there?
Nope. Just nerdgasm.
That was good though. I think that's easy. I think a lot of people will get it. What we will ask though is that you do be specific when you're answering, especially number 5. Okay,
Right.
Be specific, especially when you're answering number 5. Paula says, "Carl can't stop mouthing the words." It's just like being at Canberra or Breen or something. So he can't think with his lips moving.
No, not cool.
Okay, so without further ado, let's go through the answers, shall we, to the film round. Tim and Michael were in the first one. Michael said he loves this film. Didn't even need to see the video clip that I'd sent him of the film. Michael, what were you doing?
When we said goodbye. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, very similar. Someone. Yeah, look, Helen was on earlier. She said, "Look, a full-on Michael Ball."
Oh, absolutely.
In fact, it was Gerard Butler in the film. Because you were doing
The Phantom of the Opera is there.
Inside Your Mind. Yeah, and
Oh, holy shit, that's hot.
some people like live on that stuff like for whole evenings,
I know.
whole weekends. It's weird, and they've got like full PVC kits. Look it up, human pups or something. It's called. It's creepy.
So if you PVC to get into those outfits, how do you get out?
Well, you start by buying them a drink. Thank you. So, number 2 was just Tim and Michael as well.
Mine's a water straight from the hose pipe.
Okay.
I feel.
No, I'm not gonna say it. Stop it.
Number 2, Tim. Tell us what you were doing for number 2. This is very much on theme. This one.
I was taking my face off.
Exactly that. They were John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. So, Michael, when you asked me if you were Butch, you were Nicolas Cage. So, yeah.
So no.
So no, then.
Depends on. Yeah, no. All right. Number 3, Michael was the dog.
Hey, are you drinking wine from a bottle?
Who?
Tim.
No.
It's just a large beer.
A Stabby.
Okay. It looked like you were drinking straight out of a wine bottle. I was impressed.
I wish I was now. It feels like it's been that kind of day.
You literally went there and then just dropped back down to there.
If Tim's temporarily unemployment goes on for much longer, I fear this may be the way it's going.
Yeah, it's Twickery.
Okay. Number 3, Carl joined us. Carl was the policeman.
That's when it all went downhill, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Tim was Jim Carrey, and Michael was Jim Carrey's dog in Carl.
The Mask.
The Mask, obviously. Someone could have written that down as a potential answer before this quiz even started, let's be honest. Number 4, we were the post-credit scene, actually. This wasn't actually part of the main bit of the film. The post-credit scene set up a whole load of other films off the back of the first one, because it was, of course, Michael was being Robert Downey Jr., Carl was Jarvis, and Tim was doing a fantastic Samuel L. Jackson impression. It was the first time that we met Samuel L. Jackson in the MCU. This was, of course, Iron Man, the first one. And Ashley, we brought in Ashley to have his nerdgasm.
Yes.
Ashley, you need to be accurate with the answers, though. So what do we need for the point from people?
Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
That's what we need. So we need Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, something like that. You can't just put Star Wars, otherwise you will be wrong. Okay? Let us know how you've been getting on. In the meantime, we the boys are here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the table round. Have you seen it?
I did absolute dog shit at this.
Do you reckon? Let me just put the answers up on. There you go. Phantom of the Opera, Face Off, The Mask, Iron Man, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope is what we need. Look, here we go. Dragons got 10 out of 10. They played their Joker. They might be in the mixer again. Anyway,
they're getting 10 out of 10. I'm starting to question whether or not they're just using Google.
Do you know what? We were talking about this the weekend when we. I'm sure.
And all that.
I'm convinced there's a lot of the scores are a lot higher in the online quiz compared to where they are at Canberra. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go through the table answers. Now you get half a point for each of these. Has everybody seen it? Michael, you've yet to see it, I guess.
Oh, yeah, do it.
Carl and Ashley, have you seen it yet?
No.
Not in the slightest.
Hopefully the people at home have. So this was the table round. We've got masked celebrities. You've got to tell us who they are. Who the hell is that?
I'll be back.
Hey, there we go. Ashley's
Oh,
in the box.
really? Oh, it says on his T-shirt.
Yeah. It's all
Oh my god, it does as well, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now you needed to spell it correctly for the half point.
A-R-N-O.
I'll leave the spelling up there for a moment for you. Who's that?
Oh gosh.
It rings of Jenny Aniston, but it looks too young.
Okay, but you've obviously heard of photographic filters on Instagram.
Is it Jenny Aniston?
Because it is.
Wow.
Did you call her Jenny Ann?
He did, yeah. And that's how well he knows her. He calls her Jenny. Tim Santana, friend to the stars. Me and Jen, I know her even better though. I just call her J.
Jan.
What about her?
Oh.
Pretty famous actress.
Irritating, condescending eye squint. Like, my mask's better than yours.
Yeah, she looks like she's about to go and rob a stagecoach though.
No idea.
No idea. Okay, that's the lovely Marissa Tomei.
Never even heard of that name.
Have you not?
Nope.
Okay, she's
well famous. What's she famous for?
More recently, she's been Spider-Man's mum.
Oh.
She was in My Cousin Vinny. She's been in loads of stuff. She's
Playing fast and loose with the word famous there, Steve.
Oh, look, people are going to put in the comments they know who Marissa Tomei is. Trust me.
Who's your cousin Vinny?
My cousin.
Now that looks like Svetlana Addis.
It does look a little bit like the lovely Svetlana who was on the show last week, doesn't it?
And she's more famous than Marissa Tomei, whatever her blinking name was. Toenail.
Marissa Tomei is very famous.
Toenail.
Now.
I haven't.
Sorry. I've been corrected. Spider-Man's aunt. There you go.
That famous.
So famous. Steve couldn't even get it right on his own quiz.
Get Ben Adams. All right. So, who's that?
I didn't know this either.
I think she's English. I think she's off like Weather or something like that.
No.
Oh, so close.
No way!
Reese Witherspoon. See.
What's she been in?
Gregory Blonde.
Yeah. He knows who Reese Witherspoon is.
Have you seen the things you do? You do the photos of Reese without a spoon.
Yeah.
Is that our Billy?
It is, yeah. Carl, do you know who this is?
Billie Eilish.
Well done, you. Pop culture reference. Good man. All right. What about that one?
Tim Stevens.
Does look a bit like Tim Stevens.
The legs are thin enough, to be fair.
Yeah.
Is it the Biebs?
It is, I'm afraid.
Or is it Heather with a new app?
Justin, yeah. What about that? Slightly over the top, but then she's a knob.
Is it Naomi?
It is, I'm afraid.
Really?
I did better than I thought.
Really?
That there is Naomi Campbell.
I thought it was Nicole Shitflinger.
Shirt swinger.
Shit singer.
There's so many.
Take your pick.
Bit closer to home, this one. She is in the paper every day for no reason.
Rita Ora.
Correct.
Yes.
She used to be blonde, didn't she?
Yeah,
She has many.
Or is it just anything to get in the paper, change your hair color, etc., etc.?
pretty much, yeah.
There's a thing called hair dye. I mean, you wouldn't need it, I know, but you know, you can change the color.
Carl, you got absolutely unnecessary bants aimed at you this session.
This is what happens when it comes back.
So sorry.
trying to recapture that authentic.
There were loads of comebacks there, and I realised that your mum's probably listening, so they're not appropriate.
She forgive you.
All right, what about that?
Oh, Brad Pitt.
No,
Marky Mark.
similar, bit more closer to home.
Coogan?
Coogan, no, closer to home, bit further away than Coogan, though.
What?
Closer to home, as in this side of the Atlantic.
Yes,
Oh, that's not you, Steve, is it?
it's not me.
No.
Give
I
up.
don't know.
Oh. He get some pies.
No. Lockdown has been a cruel mistress to a lot of us. Okay, what about that? Quite easy, that one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does it say it on a mask?
I
No.
think it's desperate to be famous.
She's pretty famous.
Is it gone?
I said
It is.
desperate to be famous.
No.
Well done, Ashley.
That's brilliant. Well done.
Nailed on.
You've dyed her hair as well, Carl.
What about this lovely lady?
Is that Natalie Portman?
It is Natalie Portman.
I'm afraid it is, yes. Natalie Portman. This you'll not get this.
Hell.
I'll be surprised if you get this.
Oh, he's in court at the moment for battering people, isn't he? Is he not in court for battering people?
Did you say he?
Yeah,
It's a lady.
I know it's a lady.
Julia Roberts.
No. Good
I'm out.
stab. Good stab though. What I'll put
Pam Ayres.
Pam Ayres, no.
Did you say Pam Ayres? West Country poet and all-round good woman.
Yeah. Is it Pam Ayres? No, I'm afraid not. It's Sarah Jessica.
Oh, it's Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thought the gays would have got that. Look. That's JP.
Well, you think it's everyone else has had hair dye and she just didn't use it, did she?
This one's quite easy, I think.
Oh,
David Baddiel?
Well done, Ash.
Cool.
Good to see you.
well done.
There we go. Another easy one.
Oh,
Lorraine
McGraola.
Kelly. Even I know Lorraine Kelly.
See McGraola.
Lorraine Kelly. What about that?
Woo! I got it. It's not the laptop. Oh. Model or pop star?
She's dabbled in both.
No.
Who hasn't?
Mm.
Um,
She was in a famous film where somebody was dabbling in her, and she could have been on the European. Someone said to me last week when I was coming up, when we did the European road trip.
not seen that film.
Well, when we did the European road trip film, someone said, "Are you going to do One Night in Paris?"
Is that Paris Hilton?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of this.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I apologise for not making that joke last week, but I've only just remembered it.
Have you seen House of Wax?
No.
Terrible.
Oh, it's my boy Stephen.
Oh, Mr. UI himself.
Love him.
Stephen
If you
Fry.
could invite anybody for dinner, who would it be? And why
Him.
wouldn't it be Stephen Fry?
Absolutely.
Yeah, what a guy. What a guy. Okay. Heather says.
Well done.
Anyway, so yeah, let us know you're getting on. You got half a point for each of those. I didn't realize she was still a person. Well, Parasite one I know. So remember why you're doing this. I do accept donations. So I'm making my money at the moment. GoFundMe.com/Ceroc Evolution. PayPal.me/Ceroc Evolution. It's worth mentioning now that with life returning to normal and me having to think seriously about trying to make some money doing other things, we are now in the quiz going fortnightly from now. So we're not back next week. We will be back the week after. So from now, we are going to be doing this fortnightly. So we're not back next week. We will be back the week after. But do keep your donations coming in. By all means.
Have they earned enough?
No, not really. The opposite. The opposite has happened. So I have to go and start trying to do other things. Anyway, total up your scores. Let us know you're getting on. There we go. Look, Marissa Tomei is very funny. People know who Marissa Tomei is. It's important. Anyway, the Dragons, I think they might have won.
Yeah, again,
They
Google.
might have cheated.
They're totally cheating.
36 out of 38.
Yeah, I know.
Never
I-
before have we reached those heights.
I think they've got a ringer.
I think there was only 32 correct points, wasn't there?
By ringer, I mean somebody using Google. Because that's a more realistic score. Balls and Flowers, 24.5. Oh, 34 out of 38. It's not quite. So if anyone can get anywhere near the Dragons, let us know. Naughty Nudist got 32, 5 out of 8 in the table round. Well done, you. 16, 30.5. That's okay. Just looking at some other big scores coming in. Francis, who was frankly more interested in the football than the quiz, 32.5 out of 38. You're all just jealous of our smarts, /
We are.
I think you can only be a dragon if you're born in Wales, and I think you have to prove your passport says you are born in Wales.
Very few of them are, though. in the Welsh team.
When you say few of them, I think you mean none of them.
Yeah, okay. Someone said they got 10 out of 10 for the table round. How? Only 8 points available. So, yeah, that's no. Anyway, it's been emotional. I'm going to say goodbye to you all one by one. Ashley, cheers, baby. I've very much enjoyed your Darth Vader.
Pitchy, 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 pitchy.
Thank you for not making it racist.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And we'll see you very soon, my man. You take care. Enjoy your cricket this weekend. Take care, buddy. There we go. Here we go. Mark says Ceroc South Wales have a team of 86 people. I think there might be the entire population of South Wales are in that team.
And even 86 of them, none of them are Welsh.
Yeah. Heather says I think one of them is Welsh.
Possibly a stretch.
Yeah. Anyway, Carl, I love you.
It's been emotional. See you later, guys.
I'll see you very soon. Look after that dog, that wife, and that shoulder, buddy. Peace out. Anyway, I was saying, as soon as we took Carl off the thing, that weird hum has gone. I don't know what was going on with his thing. He's standing next to a bloody jet engine or something. Let me just bring it back.
I think it's his
You hear
hearing.
that hum? I go away again. Anyway,
I
chaps,
think his hearing aid going.
it could be. Mark says, great quiz. Thanks. You're more than welcome. Lovely quiz. Thank you. Welsh. Here we go. This is the real reason, isn't it? Welsh maths. Anyway, boys, it's been emotional.
No, I can't believe we're not going to see you for 2 weeks. Considering
I know.
not only did we get you weekly, but we also smashed Pride at the weekend.
I know it was emotional. It was good. A lot of good time had by all. And so in 2 weeks' time, and we will announce the theme as soon as we can so people can get on it.
Absolutely.
Smash him.
We expect bigger and better costumes and photos because you got longer to prepare, you bastards.
Completely. And I will have a more fun background for whatever we're going to do because you've enjoyed this Phoenician masquerade ball scene.
Lovely. Can we still have a Zoom though at this time next Wednesday?
Yeah, just for someone to do.
withdrawal symptoms and all that.
Yeah, completely. And we'll pretend that we're broadcasting to people.
What, like we do every Wednesday?
Yeah, exactly that. All right. Anyway, boys, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening and the masks.
We love you.
See you later. So there they go. So we'll be back in 2 weeks' time. It's been fun. Remember, this is how I'm making my living, and we're going to be back in 2 weeks' time because I've got to go and try and find another way to do that. So keep the donations coming in. GoFundMe.com/Ceroc Evolution or PayPal.me/Ceroc Evolution. In the meantime, you all take care and look after yourselves. Enjoy what slices of normality you can actually do in between now and then. And we will see you very soon. You take care.